Draugai, truputėlis lietuviško intarpo, nes, kaip žinia, anglų kalba ne visiems yra gimtoji ir nebūtinai visi suprantame, o mūsų šios dienos svečiai, latviai, jeigu kalbėtų latviškai, irgi būtų sunku suprasti. Todėl nufilmavome viską angliškai, bet tiem, kurie norite tikrai viską gerai suprasti, tai šitame kampe spaudžiame mygtuką CC ir tada pasirenkame nustatymuose auto-generated lietuvių kalbą. Ir taip matysite visą tekstą lietuvių kalbą. So, Christmas came early this year. Because today I'm super excited, you know, I'm as excited as the young kid in the Christmas morning when he's going to the green tree to wrap some paper to open some presents. Because today, straight from Riga with the airplane, early morning flight, thank God no balloons was flying this time and the flight was okay. So straight from Riga, I have here in our Old Town Studio podcast studio, two very, very nice boys, nice men, nice riders from Latvia, from Madona, and it's like the promoter of the world sidecar motocross is always saying when he's commentating the race, Lielbardis boys. So Daniels and Bruno Lielbardis is here at the studio. So thank you guys for coming.
Yeah, thank you for having us. Yeah, it's nice.
So we had like a quite long chat in the Instagram for I was asking for you to come here to studio, and we thought about having this like online, but you know, for the quality, for the vibe, I wanted to have you here. So thank you very much to find some time in your tight schedule. I know it is. So we had like a nice breakfast early in the morning. We talked a little bit already. So I now can easily say I'm the friends with the guys. So, but you are originally from Madona, yeah?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we grew up there. We went to school there. Yeah, trained there. Everything. So yeah, we are originally from there.
Yeah. Is this like a big town? How many population in Madona? Like approximately?
I think 5,000 people.
5,000.
Yeah.
So it's not like a city. It's like a town. You know.
Yeah, it's more. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's called a city, but it's more like a town and everything. Yeah, but it's not like a big city. It's
like every neighbor knows every neighbor. So you were born and raised. So I think this year the race at Madona was like super special for you guys, because like hometown, the home heroes and the fans, everybody from the school, I think, came to see it.
Yeah, that's true. It was such an amazing GP for us. Yeah, hometown GP. Yeah, a lot of people that our old friends and everything came. Our teachers came even to watch. So it was so nice. Yeah, also the organized. It was so good for us.
Yeah, it was only the first year, and I think most of the riders said it was their favorite race. Also for the organizers, I think what made the race was the atmosphere, because so many fans came and they were cheering for everyone, and we managed to win the race. So it was the best race of the year.
Super. Nice to hear, because me myself also hear like some talk is going on that the Madonna was like 100% the best race of the calendar, from track, from organization, from everything. I saw that even like orchestra was opening the ceremony. So.
That's true. Like Bruno said, all the fans, even the GP riders, the film guys, the promoters, everyone said, for sure, this year it was the best GP. Yeah, starting from the showers, the paddock, everything, the track, everything was well prepared. So I'm happy that as Latvian we can say the best GP was in Latvia. So it shows that the Latvians can do it.
Yeah. So for the viewers, for the listeners, this is Daniel's,
Yeah.
and this is Bruno. So because guys, your eyes are not doubling, whereas two people is sitting in front of cameras. So when I'm usually like starting this conversation, this podcasts, previously like 8 or 7 podcasts, I only had like MX guys, two-wheeled guys, and it doesn't matter, or I'm talking with the veterans who's like doing 50 years ago, or like stars of this day like Erlandas Mackonis. The beginning is like similar, where they bought, father bought some two-wheeled PV or some KTM 50, or years ago some Delta, they're starting to ride and trying to do jumps, training and going up. But with you guys, it's completely different, because it's like sidecar motocross, it's 3 wheels. We all know how the bike looks like, and how do you start? Can you remember the times when you started? Actually, I will be honest, I read your resumes and everything. I actually know, but I want to that you will tell a little bit how was the first days and how everything started.
We started with quads. Started with quads. Me and Bruno started riding 2-3 years old quads, and then at
2-3 years.
Yeah. On our first year birthday, our dad bought us a really small red quad. So we already started riding with that. But then at 3 or 4 we start riding races also.
With
then
the quads?
Yeah, with the quads. And then at 6 years old we went to Netherlands. Then it was also, still is now, kids and sidecars. There was old guy who helped us also, and we just ride the sidecar. And we both liked it, so
Okay.
Our dad bought it, so we start riding it in Latvia. Then some races we can in Lithuania, Estonia, and that's how it all started.
Yeah, because I know in the Netherlands there is some kind of like a school or program for the kids who want to try sidecars. So they are building a small bike with the sidecar. So that was the case with you. And I read at some resume that I know father or mother, I know somebody from family didn't want that you guys will compete with each other.
Yeah.
It's like, brother against brother, so no bad blood, how to say, in the family. So it was decided that you could try to ride the sidecar.
Yeah, definitely. And it was, we always say in interviews that our dad didn't want to be first and one of us to be second. So we decided to race the sidecar so both of us could be first.
Good thinking. Good thinking. If ride, so both first. So first sidecar was tried at what age? Like 6?
6 years old, and then 7 years old we start riding the
First
races.
7 years.
7 years old. We were starting. In Latvia there was no other kids in sidecars, and we were too young to ride with the big sidecars, so we drive also with the small quads together. So we were driving the first 2 or 3 years with the small quads together.
Okay, so it was like before I was talking with Dovydas Karka, he was telling that his father was in Lithuania one of the first who started to ride quad, like a big guy, and because there was no like, how to say, other class, so they were like 2 quads riding with the sidecars. So you were like opposite, like small kids with the side, so you were riding. And how does it been for you guys? First straight from the gate, or one more question, how you decided who will steer, who will be the rider, and who will be the passenger?
We actually didn't even argue about it. I already wanted to be the passenger, and then just wanted to be the driver. And also Daniel was a bit faster with the quad. I don't want to say it, but I have to. But we didn't argue.
I don't want, but this is true.
But it wasn't even, we didn't argue, and I think it was the right choice, because I can't drive the sidecar, and he will say he's a good passenger, but he isn't.
So I think you right away found the correct spot for yourselves. And yeah, can you remember the first race, like the first real race?
No, I can't remember. But for sure, when we were the only sidecar, I think we were the last, because with the quad you can ride faster, especially at a young age. With the sidecar you drive really, really slow. It's like almost walking speed for us but I don't remember the first race.
Yeah, but the stupid question. Sorry for me asking this. I watch commentate race and stuff like that. Taking top 3 sidecars in the world and taking top 3 quads. Quads are still faster?
Yeah, still
faster.
Some tracks it's like can be close to 3, 4, 5 seconds, but quads are per lap. It's still quads are faster.
Okay, because it's very difficult to say when you are watching like a different kind of level, riders. But if you best with the best, so quads are still faster. Okay. That's interesting, because I don't know, maybe it's stupid question, but for me, just from the naked eye, I need to look at the numbers, to understand. So Bruno, for you, how you remember first days in the like a passenger? Because with the steering, again, I don't want to say like we understand how everything works. With the MX, you don't need to lean. Like you do in the corners. Nobody is like touching our stomach in the corners and putting weight on us, but steering. But how was for you? Can you remember the first days? How that felt for you?
The first days I don't really remember, but it was definitely much easier for us to learn everything, because we had help from Kasper Stupelis, and he's one of the best passengers to ever do it. So for us it was so much easier to start, because he showed us everything how to do. But it's such I don't remember how it all started. Only like I can say I remember from like 10 years old how was the race. But it was, I don't think it was like never like hard for me or like too scary. It was like something I wanted to do.
Did you need some special preparing for that, or you just by doing it your body prepared for it and you started to feel comfortable in the passenger?
Definitely training, a lot of training, like physical training. But me and Daniels did the same training, so we would be both strong. So but nothing at such a young age, nothing special. Maybe now I do some special training for the sidecar, but at that age only like physical. Nothing too special.
Do you remember, or did you had like small races with the sidecar somewhere in the Europe? Did you was going to like Belgium or Holland at the young age with the young kids, and how you were compared to the small kids in those countries, which is sport is more like established,
we went I think at 8 years old we went to Netherlands to ride 2 races, but we were still the youngest also in Netherlands to race. I think we always also came last in Netherlands at a young age, or that they thought maybe we wouldn't be so fast, because we were driving carefully. We wasn't like when we put on the helmet just give gas. We were still like careful. We didn't jump the big jumps, nothing. So I think at a young age we were still like quite slow.
So you mentioned already, and I want to ask a little bit more about Kasper Stupelis. Yes, so again, the viewers, I think they know very well who the guy is. How many championships with the Sergis? He was riding with Sergis,
With Sergis, he don't win nothing. He won 2 times with Willemsen, Daniel, and 2 times with Etienne Bax. So he's 4-time world champion.
Okay, 4-time, but never with the Sergis.
No.
Okay, but how many years he was riding with Sergis?
I think 2 or 3.
2 or 3. I don't really remember, but I think 2 or 3.
Okay. Yes, so a little bit bad information from my side, because I always thought that he was winning with the Sergis also, like few championships. So and before going to the training with the Kaspars, I some time ago I had like a strange information, and I always wanted to ask if this was true or not. Is it true that Kaspars used to be like some kind of kickboxer?
He was karate.
He was karate.
Yeah,
Black
karate.
belt.
Yeah, with the black belt.
Yeah.
He got even the black belt. So you don't want to mess with him.
Because why do I know this kind of information from back at the days? I remember that he had some, I know if it's true or you can tell it or not, he has some kind of fight with the Williamsons, and he like punched this true.
I don't know really the story, but the story we heard, Williamson had the helmet, and after the race they had some argument. I don't know what happened, but Kaspars just punched him straight in the between the helmet. So his punch was still correct, and Williamson got it blue eyes, I think.
Okay, because directly to the nose. Yeah, and I heard also that story, from back at the day. So I always wanted to ask if it was like correct. So he was a fighter. So it's very interesting how he got into the sports.
I think also his dad was into like motocross also a bit with the solos, but when he was younger, I think 16, 15, with our dad, he also did some amateur races.
Okay.
With the sidecar. Then with, I don't know, remember the name.
Yeah, with
some Latvian guy, he started to ride the sidecars, be the passenger. And
then at 19 years old, I think, Williamson had in Germany the like passenger test days. And Kaspars, I think, went with the car, with his friend to go there, and he go with Williamson, tried it. He never drove that in that kind of speed, but Williamson, decided all of the passengers that Kaspars was the best.
Okay.
So he started living, I think, almost in Netherlands, and then just go full life in the passenger.
Yeah, because Kaspars is also from the same town as you guys. Yeah.
Yeah, he lives close, 20 kilometers from us.
Yes. So I read a little bit about that right away when you started to grow with the sidecar, he right away from the first days he was like your mentor. He helped with the first bikes, if I remember correctly. So actually Kaspars was like your main trainer or something like that. But your dad was also riding.
Yeah. No, he was not riding. He was like
amateur, trying
before when he was younger with Kaspars, but not when we started to ride. Not anymore.
Okay. So all focus to you guys. So early days, good mentorship, and can you remember and jump to the first days when you first tried the big bike? What age when you started first doing a big bike,
We were like, the really big bike I think was at 12, but we bought a sidecar when we were 10 from Etienne Bax. We bought 2017, he had like a Yamaha frame with front forks like the solos, not the sidecars, but with the front forks and with a 4-stroke engine. But if we are being true, that bike wasn't really good. But Etienne was still riding. I think he finished 5th or 4th in the GPs with that bike. But our first real bike with the Zabel WSC 2015 frame was 12. Then I was sitting on a bike, barely touching the pedals and still, but then immediately it felt so fast. And then the speed also gained that year so much. We gained, I think, 3 or 4 seconds on a lap.
Also, our dad let us start with the big bike so fast because he could see that we don't push anytime, we don't never go like over the limit. We always try to be careful, never risk anything. So he thought, we are ready for the big bikes, and it was a really good thing that we started at a really early age.
Yeah.
Okay, so 12 years old. It's quite machine, to handle, because it's like big. It's super powerful. When you started with the Zabel, it was 750.
No, 700
cc. So again, 2-stroke.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like monster, you know. Actually, if we're talking about bikes, I have one also interesting story, maybe for the viewers. Like 1 month ago, something like that, in our my hometown in Biržai, we had like a season closing party and races just for our club members, you know. And there was like 4, I think, sidecars. And 2 brothers from Biržai, they came. They used to ride like years ago, but they decided to come back to the sport. And they came with the bike, and you know whose bike it was? Yours.
Yeah?
Yeah. Biržai guys.
We know
two brothers.
Yeah.
One's name is Paulius, other is what's the guy's name who is in the sidecar? Anyway, so we saw, because the stickers was still on, the number plate was already different, but the Latvian Motocross Federation stickers, all your sponsors. And the other fun story was that our club president, he also rides with the sidecar, but he has like a frame. It's all done, but I think it's 450, like Husqvarna engine or something like that. And he tried yours, and he said, "Mother." When you opening the throttle, he said, it's like a spaceship. It's like a rocket, you know. So these things are going. So how was the first days on this kind of machine when you are still, you know, kid? Can you be able? Were you able to like just hold on to the thing?
It's true. Yeah. At first, it was quite hard. Yeah, to get used to the speed. Yeah, when you open the throttle a bit, especially on the Zabel, it's so aggressive. It's immediately like pulls you away. And yeah, I couldn't even start the bike. Yeah, it's because it's with the Kickstarter.
Yeah.
And yeah, at 12, I don't have no weight, nothing. And if we are on the race and I start the bike, I have to wait for my dad to come start the bike. But yeah, it was still the first days for sure were quite crazy. But I think we get used to it quite quick.
Yeah. So 12 you started on the big bike. So when was the first races when you started with the big bike?
Immediately.
I think,
also at 12 years old,
the same year.
Yeah.
I think, and then also we went to the amateur class.
Yeah.
12, when we started with the big bike, we went to the Latvian amateur class to ride. I think when we were 13 or 14, then we win the amateur class, and after that we could go to the, like, not officially go, but we bent the rules a bit. Kasper Stupel stuck to the like Latvian organization that, because in the Latvian Championship, the open class, you can only ride from 16.
Okay.
They let us ride from only like 14 years old because the speed was there and we were like not like crazy. So yeah, then we could start to ride in the open class.
Okay, so interesting. First with the amateurs, and again with the amateurs, like a grown man. Basically, people who are entering the sidecars, usually they're a little bit older, you know, especially with the amateurs, like 35. It's sometimes it's young, you know, amateur. There is like even like older. So from the first or second year, 13, 14, second, third year, you already like did everyone.
It is.
So. And how was the first time you became a Latvian champions was 16?
Yeah.
You was 16. It's 2022.
Yeah, we have the birthday in 6th July. So yeah, we started at 15, but yeah, when it ends, we were 16. So we win in 2022.
So after 2 years with the professionals, you already win the Latvian championship. And we know that Latvian and also Estonian level of the sidecars, it's not like sleds, you know, they are doing okay, especially when we are watching at the World Sidecar Championship numbers. So Estonians, they are doing okay. So yeah, what I'm trying to say, it was like a huge achievement.
Also, we know that we could win. But I think it was also the year that we rode in Kaplice. It was the first GP for us, but in training, in quali race, Bruno broke his hand, so I did the last race in Cesis. I did with Kostas Beleckas,
In
also
Lithuanian.
Lithuanian passenger. So it was also So we won the last race with I won the last race with Kostas Beleckas, and Bruno was watching from the side.
Yeah, it was definitely good that there are so many good riders from Latvia, because then we could get to their speed, and there was always someone to battle with.
Who was the biggest competitor at the time when you were like these days? Can you name some names? Can you remember?
From Latvia, it was always the Daiders with his brother or with some other passenger, and always
he was still riding. Is he riding still?
No,
not
last
anymore.
Season, not anymore.
Yeah, but
only some races.
But now it's Rupex. Now Rupex with Liepinš is every year. Yeah, they are still fast. So at the time we were quite similar in speed. So it was still a good competition for us, and also riders from Estonia. Normak, Karing, Liktsa. So also I think that year was still riding Kishunas also from Lithuania. So also that was competition for us also.
Yeah, okay. Nice. And when you starting to realize that you are good, becoming Latvian championship. In Latvia, this sport it's like more popular than Lithuania, and the sport itself, it's like, I don't want to say bad, for Lithuania, because we are doing okay, but let's be honest, in Latvia, motocross is bigger, so when you saw that you are doing okay and you are fast, so what was the mindset? What was the goal? What was the plans, and when you decided to reach for the world, so
I think we already decided when we were 12 or 13. Then we already are thinking about that we want to ride the GPs, and thinking about the first season and everything. And our dad, I think already at 8 years old, he says at 15, 16 you will be Latvian champions. The first year you ride GPs, you will get the top 5. Next year top 3, and on the third year you will win. At already I think 8, 10 years old, he was telling us that. But at 12, 13, I think we ourselves start to believe that. So then we start thinking, and then at 16 we had our first season, and how our dad said, we finished in the top 5.
Okay. How is the jumping a little bit to the other side? You are now 19 years old, so you still in the school, or you finished already?
This year we finish, how do you say, high school?
High school. Graduate. Did you went to the party?
No, we missed it.
You were on some races. The biggest party of the whole school, and you missed it. But how was the school for you guys? You are always like absent and trying to reach,
At sometimes it was a bit hard, like in the earlier days, but later in 11th, 12th grade, it was more easy, because then we can manage the time ourselves more. And when we are away, then we try to do the work, or when we come back, we do put in more work in the school. So it wasn't as bad, and also school helped us a bit. So it wasn't that bad.
We didn't have good grades, but good enough to pass.
Good enough to pass. Because Dovydas Karka was saying that he had an agreement, with his mother. Mother was saying that if you are not having a good grades, no motocross. So he was telling that he needed to learn good. And now you are graduated. Did you went some university? Not yet.
No, this year we decided not to go anywhere.
Focus on the racing.
So this year we can focus everything on the races and everything, help our dad and everything. So so next year we can go full into the season.
Okay. So again, little side talks about the school, which is not interesting for anybody. Kids stay in school. I'm always saying kids stay in school. But if you are as fast as Lielbardis, sometimes you can skip mathematics, you know. Yeah, but jumping back to already like international, you know. What was the first year when you had the first race in like the world sidecar? Because I know that you had few races in the world championship, but only 2023 you had full season, yeah? So the first race when you tried was 22 in
22, yeah.
In Kaplice, it was after we turned 16.
Mm-hmm. So sorry for my I don't know, Kaplice, it's Latvia,
Czech Republic.
Czech Republic.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah. And it was, we were excited, a bit like nervous about it, but the speed there was so good. We didn't expect to do so good in qualifying and also in the training. And then in the qualifying race, we had a bad start. And we came from, I think, already from 13th place to like sixth place.
Okay.
And then in the last lap, we made a stupid mistake. We made a crash and I broke my hand. So we didn't even finish the race, so it wasn't a good start to our World Championship career, but it was still like a nice experience and experience for the future.
So that was the race that you broke the hand, and then after that you started to ride with the Lithuanian guy, and also you ride Motocross of Nations that year with the Lithuanian.
Yeah.
How's the guy's name?
Kostas Beleckas.
Kostas Beleckas, but I'm trying to remember the name. Who was he driving with in Lithuania? Or he
was driving the World Championship also with Christopher Santermans.
Okay.
Also,
Then with Vandale.
Okay, so Lithuanian guy, but who like never raced on Lithuanian soil.
No, he was living in Belgium, also working in Belgium. So he drive with Belgium or Netherlands driver. So he was living also there. So we know him also a bit. He also speaks really good Latvian, almost perfectly. He speaks a lot of languages, so it was good also experience for me to drive with a new passenger, and I think we did good in the nations also in the Latvian Championship.
It was the first time that you entered the motocross of sidecar cross of nations. For you, for Bruno, for you it was a little bit like pity, you know.
It wasn't as bad. I always sometimes like to watch from the sidelines. Sometimes it's even more fun.
Like fan, you know, not sweating, just comfortably sitting at the side of the track. Yes, so that year you came fifth, I think, with the team, with the Latvian team.
I think yes,
and the funny thing that I rode, skaičiau, read that Kaspar Štupelis was the manager of the team, but he was riding with the Estonian girl. So, and actually Estonians were third, I think. Third. So Kaspar did good. So he's still managing the national team?
No. Every year I think we changed. This year we didn't go to the nations. I had some problems with the federation, with the communication and with the money and everything, but I think next year for sure we will try to go. But last year was also Latvian sidecar rider. It was Jegorovs. Also he was team manager, so everything was good also.
The Jegorovs from Brother Jegorovs, they are also riders. Lithuanian champions, by the way.
True.
They went for the other Biržai team. Yes, so Lithuanian champions. Okay, so that was the only time when you were participating in the Motocross of Nations, or was 2023,
2023 also,
2023 also we did. Where was it?
Yes, so 2023... actually doesn't matter, but it was more successful than the year before, and you already like together.
It was in Italy.
It was in Italy. Okay. We were together. Me and Bruno were driving. It was quite good for us. It was
really good.
Really good. We think we finished
first in the first race.
In the first race, and then
in the second race
we had no clutch or something happened to the bike, so we don't finish the race. But for us it was also good. For the team, I think we didn't make a good result. I think it was fifth place, I think.
So fifth place for Latvian sidecar team, it's not good place.
I always say we go try to do our best, and always our mindset is we want to get a top 3. I always wanted to get
at least
a podium at least. So one time I can say I've been on a podium in the nations, but all the good riders are getting older from Latvia, so I don't know if it will be possible.
So going back to international races, 2022 was the championship that you raced already, like few more?
No, only one.
Only one?
Oh,
yeah. But now I have before in front of me some article from filmsidecarcross.com. It is written on 22 August 4th. And it's about you. And there is one nice sentence. The latest young sensations to go this route are from Latvia, just 16 years old of age, and they are twins. Daniel and Bruno Lielbardis have achieved much in their young career already. They currently lead the Latvian championship and took the first victory just 3 weeks ago in German DM in Offenau.
Yeah.
So it was the first time that you won the world sidecar races?
No, it was only the German championship.
German championship.
It was, before the GPs, we did 2 German championships.
Okay, it's like a DAC for the MX, something similar.
Yeah, it's stronger than Latvian championship. Still, riders from Belgium, sometimes from France or Netherlands come to also race the German championship. So it was also, we were surprised, not surprised, but we were happy that we win the German championship because there was still quite strong competition. So it was also really good training before the world championships.
When we went there, like some people ask us what result we think we are gonna get, and we are saying like first, and they like laugh a bit and think that we are joking, but we were like being serious, and we thought that we would be first. And when we were not surprised, but a lot of people were surprised that we did win in the German championship. Okay. And I think we were the youngest
to ever win
a German championship. Yeah,
that's that how to say says a lot, you know. So 2023, it's already, you decided in the off season before the 2023 that this year you're entering all the races.
Yeah.
And you are going to the all championship races. Did you manage 2023?
Yeah, we did all the races, everything that we wanted. With no big crashes, nothing.
So talk a little bit about what's the preparation for this kind of season. What kind of financial sacrifices you must do. What sponsorship job you need to do, also training. Before that year, did something special with your training? Did you spend more time in like other tracks in Western Europe? So can you remember what was the goal? What was the things to do before 2023 season? Because I think it's first time here in my studio is the guys who is like not like 2, 3, 4 races in the world championship, but the like championship level guys, you know. So it's interesting. What's the kitchen?
Like physically, we didn't do anything really special. We did athletics training. We go to athletics and just put in the work. But with the bike, we went to Italy to like training.
Together with Gordejo, Kasper Stupalis, with Vadik. So it was good. They also taught us some stuff, and they ride in the world championship. So it was much easier for us to learn everything.
So I think we did altogether 3 weeks in Italy. It was good training for us, and then we did some races in France before. Also, the French Championship is really strong.
Pre-season,
pre-season races, and then we just went straight into the GPs, and it's for sure it was a lot harder because everything costs a lot more when you go. The travel for the big truck, fuel, and everything. Sometimes we also have a big team. Our social media, Monta, who puts our everything on our social media. Then a mechanic, maybe sometimes 2 mechanics. Our mom, some other.
So family is always riding with you, like mom, dad, usually riding with you.
I think our mom has been to every GP that we not one. I think one time in France she wasn't there, but she has been to almost every GP. Also, we have a little brother who's 6 years old.
So that little brother, he's the small rider who's always on the YouTube, who's always with the electric KTM riding. I saw it's your little brother. Okay, now I know.
He's also crazy. He likes the races so much, and he's so happy that he has his own bike, and then he's just. We don't even know where he is all day. He's just walking around, riding the bike. So everyone knows him in the paddock. Always riding, running around.
What is his name?
Avo.
It's Avo. Hello, Avo.
It's an Estonian name.
It's an Estonian name.
Okay. Why?
When we were born in 2006, our dad sees on the calendar. It was an Estonian calendar, and the name Avo.
Okay.
And he says, if we had another kid and it's a boy, then we will name him Avo.
Okay.
So
easy to pronounce, nothing like crazy Estonian.
In Latvian, it's like weird people. When you usually say to them, they don't like, they're what?
Okay. So going back to pre-season stuff, like before 2023 season in Latvia, for example, you were already like big names. You were well known. How was the talking with the sponsors? It was if it was already like easy. Hello, we are Lielbardis brothers. Have you seen us? No, we are all over the media. Why you are not seeing us? So is what this case scenario, or you need to introduce yourself, to like big sponsors and stuff like that?
We still definitely need to introduce ourselves, but at the start, it was definitely harder because we haven't really achieved anything at 16, so it was definitely hard. But a lot of family and like friends came together to help us, so it was it made it easier. But every season it's like we have to go to sponsors, and the sidecar cross in the world isn't as popular, so it's much harder to get sponsors other than like solo riders, because the sport is much more popular. So it was at the start it was more money from our dad, not a lot of sponsors, but every year it gets better, and we can do the season better because we have more money and we can train more and put in more money in the sport.
So I saw that in like media, you quite a lot. You're in some TV shows. Like biggest Latvian TV shows. So in Lithuania, Dakar is number one. Sport for sure. If we are talking about motorcycle rally or cars or everything, that is like. No question about it. From like no other sport is as big as Dakar. So maybe that's why the fastest guys from MX deciding to go to race Dakar, and even after they becoming like Dakar riders, they're getting like more spotlight and everything. It's more easier, with the sponsorships. Does the motocross from the motorcycle racing is the most popular in Latvia, or there is like a bigger sport and you still need to like the push?
I think now it's quite, of course, WSC rallycross is still popular.
Okay.
Like we have Martin Šesks, who's is now driving WSC and he's really good. So I think, but still MXGP, we have Reišulis, Jonas. So
of course, yes.
So, but now sidecars is still like every year it's coming up, and we are getting more and more popular. So if we see Madona GP, we have almost 7,000 people watching, and we see MXGP Kegums. I think there was not so many people as in Madona. So I think the sidecar sport is now growing back like it used to be.
Yeah, because I think it's like again no-brainer until somebody local is winning, so everybody will coming to the races to support you guys. So 2023 season, how was in the standings? How was the first full season in the points in the standings? Which place did you finish in 2023?
In the first actually the first race in the 2023 season, we were really nervous, and it was in Spain, really hot. And in the first race we got a really good start. I think we started third and then passed for second. And we were riding second place almost the whole race, and we couldn't pass the rider in front of us. And the whole race we were riding behind him, and I got tired so fast. There was 2 laps to go, and I'm saying to Daniel, so you need to slow down, I'm gonna fall out. I can't even breathe anymore. So in the second race, I couldn't even almost get up out of the bed to go because I was so tired. But I got lucky, the passenger bar broke, so Daniel couldn't drive so fast, and I then wasn't so tired. But it was the first 2 races were really hard. I think because of the stress and everything. Then it was not like I was physically not strong enough.
Yeah, I think just stress puts you in the situation that you doing everything not
much,
flow, but from the strength and the arm pump and everything, it comes up with the. What is the gap between first race of the day and the second? Like 2 hours?
2 hours.
About 2 hours,
Yes, so 30 minutes plus 2 lap, the same as MXGP. Okay, so plus 35 in the sun in the Spain. We're 37 something minutes, and after 2 hours again, because I remember one race also very long time ago. I cannot remember which year it was, but the Lithuanian team, Liutauras Variakojis, he was riding with Egidijus, how was his name? The guy who was in the sidecar, a passenger, he was doing crazy work, and they came on podium or something like that. So I remember that he was just lying on the ground, and people were just putting water on him just to pump him up, So I think it was hard, and we during the breakfast we were talking about your bleeding hands all the time. But did you have wins in 2023 season?
No, 23 we finished one time on the podium, third place. We had 3, I think, on 3 to 4 races we managed to get third or second place, but one time on the overall we get the podium, and the overall standings we finished 5th. So that was our plan, that we can get the top 5. We had some technical problems during the year, but going to the end more, then the riding gets better and better. So I think the season was quite successful.
And how to say, your hour of stars was 2024.
Yeah,
you became worldwide champions. We know this very well, and that was your how to say, and until this day, what was your highest thing. So that year everything changes from young prospects, you become the power to beat, How many wins did you had in 2024, or podiums?
For podiums, I don't remember. Podiums maybe 7.
I think
7 or something.
I think we only had one really bad race in Lommel, where the bike stopped both races, but
every other race
we didn't finish under 4th place. Every time we were 4th or above.
Okay.
From 10 races, only one race we didn't finish
in the top 4.
The top 4.
Okay. So how many races are in calendar?
This year they are 12, but I think
24 was 10.
24 was 10,
10 races. So when the championship with the 10 races, you can say it's quite short, because one mistake can cost you very, very very, very expensive, and how to say, losing 50 points, in one race, it can decide the championship or not. So who during this years are your biggest competitors? Please remind us who became champions this year.
This year was Koen Hermans and Ben van der Bogart. This year and that year, 2024, was Marvin van Ulchenen with Glenn Jansen.
Okay. Okay, so again, Holland, Belgium, leading the way. I know there is other brothers, from France, Prunier. They are not twins.
No.
Yeah, but they also always in top 3, top 4. So those two, Prunier brothers. Who else?
That was, I think we are now, was the top 4, always fastest, always fighting. Also was all the time Brett Wilkinson from England.
Great
UK.
Britain.
Yeah, Great Britain also always. And then, Justin Coben also from Netherlands always is in the fight there. But those are I think the fastest guys who are always fighting with each other.
Is this true that, again, some side thoughts, is this true that Great Britain sidecars are on the other side? It's because of the driving
I don't
side?
know. I don't know. Some people ride in Estonia or Netherlands, the other sidecar. I think it's how you start. If you start at a young age with other way around, I think it doesn't fit.
It's not a certain thing that if it's from Great Britain, it's always on that.
It is almost certain. 90% of Great Britain riders ride with the other way around.
Yes, so I knew that fact, and I always watching, but I was always interested. Is this must be, or this just an optional thing,
The optional thing.
For example, you can do it also if it's more convenient for you to do.
But I never tried it, but I know from people who have tried it, it's not possible to switch. It's so strange, when you have to turn the other way. It's
it's not with the snowboard or wakeboard to ride both legs. It's not even possible to do this stuff. Okay, so 2024. Semi-champions, so I think with you guys and with all the fans, all the spectators, 2025 for everybody in their heads was already this year. Lielbardis going home with the goal,
But
that's true.
Yeah, for us it was definitely the same thought. We were thinking, we definitely need to win, and we are going to win, that we are going to be the fastest. Yeah, but at the start of the season, a lot of technical issues, a lot of personal also issues, and everything with the bike, with the frame. And then, the season didn't start good, and we only switched to the good frame because our frame that we got from Williamson, it was bent, not completely straight, and we only figured that out after 3 World Championship races. And in Poland, Dansk, we switch, and immediately when we go in the track for 2 laps, we go in the box and say to our dad and mechanics, the frame was the problem. This is so much better. Now we can do our real speed. But it was also hard to do our real speed, because all the season you have been riding with the wrong bike. And the speed isn't there, and also physically and mentally we have already lost almost the championship, so it was mentally hard and everything to push and do our best.
Yeah, because I remember the story that at the beginning of the season the results wasn't so good because of the frame, but I didn't dig into that case, into that story, and I was thinking is just you change from one company to maybe other, but actually it was the how to say same frame but new, but it was bent in some way, and it was
it's hard to say yeah, it's hard to say if it's bent or not, but something on the frame is different. You know, when you put it all together, something on the frame is different. When we ride, also put in the engine, it just feels more stiff, and something is different when you ride the frame. And after 15 minutes, I all the time got arm pump, and I couldn't turn it, couldn't do anything anymore. So we just switched from to the 24 frame.
You just put all the engine, everything.
Put to the 24 frame, and then immediately it was so much better.
Yeah, but the question, why do you change the frame? You change to the new one because it doesn't have like some micro cracks or something like that. Because after the season, the old frame just becomes unusable or can break or something like that. You're only doing for this way.
Yeah, because you need at least 2 frames a season. I think it's not possible to do if you want to go training to Italy and all the other races, it's not possible to do with 1 frame. Then it starts to crack. You have to weld it, and the bike is starting to come together. Like metal also is like getting older and everything weaker. So so we need to take 2 new frames.
Because my stupid mind was thinking that, for example, these days in the MX world, we hear a lot of talks about this kind of stuff. Like Jorge Prado comes from steel to aluminum, hates it, blaming, not like officially, but behind he's blaming, like, you know, Kawasaki, bad bike. This year, like we talked before, a lot of big names are switching, you know, not only like from Japanese to Japanese, but from Austrian to Japanese, and etc. etc. So my thought was that it was like something changing with the company of the bike, or maybe it's like inside car, it's more like Formula 1 thing and not MX, because, you know, in MX, everybody is saying like maybe 80-20, even sometimes 90-10, you know, 90 is the rider, 10 is the what he's riding with, especially in the factory, you know, stuff. So I thought that in sidecar, it's more like, you know, you are more depending on the bike itself, but actually it was just a mistake somewhere.
That's true. But it's like, there are not so many choices to choose from the frames. There are two choices. You either ride, I think now, with the VSP or with the VMC. It's like, VSP is Daniel Williamson. He makes those frames, and VMC is Davy Maris. So you have now those are the best 2 bikes.
Okay, so 2 companies actually in the business.
2 companies, and it's with Daniel Williamson. It's quite hard. I don't know if maybe some of people have heard stories about Daniel Williamson. It's quite hard to do business with him.
We all heard stories about Daniel Williamson, and even from the days when he was riding and with his brother, you know, until the days doing business. So, like, even if he's watching, you know, maybe somewhere, somehow, if he's watching, I think he knows that he's not the nicest person in the world. So getting hit to your helmet during the races, it's like, you know, flowers.
That's true.
Yes, so we know the thing. Actually, it's interesting because, you know, in MX, you can choose, like, this weekend I first time touched and sit on the Ducati, you know, so Ducati bike is an MX, so you can have whatever you and this is only like 2 frames and engines you are buying from. There is like more options, I think, with the engines. You can go with the 4-stroke, 2-stroke, like Zabel.
And now it's from the 2 strokes, it's like Zabel and Mega. We are riding with the Mega. We started on our first season. We tested it, and we liked it, and we are the first team for the Mega engine.
And I know you are riding Mega not just because you have on your jumper.
So Raymond is the Mega boss. So we have good communication, and we are always happy. And then with the 4-stroke, there's also P-Power, AMS, then some other engines. I don't remember.
But you can do this stuff. For example, putting 450 to make some little bit adjustments to get more,
For sure.
and you can put it on like a sidecar.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, even 4-stroke have 700 engines. Also 750 they have tried, but a lot of times it can break and a lot can happen. And at least with the Meg engine, for now, nothing has almost never happened in the GPs with engine. So that's why we also like it. It never almost breaks. So it's good.
Nice. So 2025 not so good for you, but very good for us. So I remember the races. My hometown race, Lithuanian Championship. I think it was like second stage. I was commentating the race. I'm doing always with my colleague. It's nicer with two commentators. We can like discuss something like that. And my mic was off, and somebody came to my tower, and he was telling, "Did you saw who came? What? Lielbardis came." I said, "Motherfucker, beep beep." Russian word, BL D. And my mic was off, but the colleagues was on, and all the viewers, spectators was like hearing what I'm saying and swearing like a pig, But I was so excited right away. I jumped to see you guys, to say hello. What was the idea? Because I know it was like very spontaneous, I even heard like some rumors that you lost some bet or something just to come to those races. So because it was, for us, it was like completely like...
just 2 days before the race, we just thinking, we know there's Lithuanian Championship. And I'm telling my dad, we could go. And he said, yeah, we can go. And then, I don't know why we didn't go with the crafter, with our sprinter. I think something was broken, so we were on the last day at the evening thinking, how can we get to the race? Because we were going to the race, I think almost first time without our dad. Then we got from our friend some trailer, then we put just the bike, everything on the trailer, everything stuffed there, and I think 5 people in the car with the trailer back, just go to the race. And then it was still fun for us with our friends. Our friends doesn't know anything about bike, but he's our mechanic doing something on the bike, and it was quite funny.
Just a fun weekend with the friends,
Yeah.
So, but how you approach these kind of races? You are coming to these kind of races just for the good training? What is the mindset for you guys coming to this kind of races?
Definitely for training. The races are the best way to train. So for training, it's also like for us, the competition isn't that strong, so we can enjoy the race more. But we still try to push also for the fans and for ourselves, try to drive fast. But then we can just relax. There's no like pressure or anything. So and that's the most fun race.
Did you like the track? Do you remember the track?
Yeah, I remember. I think
I didn't like how Daniels was riding the track because there were a lot of jumps.
Yeah, and so I wanted to say that
in qualifying he was casing almost every jump. I was telling what are you doing?
Yeah.
A little bit more gas and we will jump over every time, cases it.
Yeah, because the Lithuanian Biržai track is very known in the Lithuanian calendar, because we have most of the how to say elements, like jumps, waves, stuff like that. The track itself, it's quite long. There is like a straights where you can open the throttle until the end, but there is a lot of, especially those 30-meter jumps. And there is the one question that I must to ask you from the guy whose name is Tomas Baltušis. The name. Previous year Lithuanian Championship. He's from Biržai. He said, ask Lielbardis when you will have the podcast. Did they know that his time with his son was 1 or 2 seconds faster than yours in the track?
I didn't know. I didn't know, but I don't know. Maybe the track was different for sure.
Yeah. So again, if you are coming first time at the track, what's the approach for example? Are you walking around trying to figure it out, or just going to the track and trying to jump, for example, like 1 meter more, 1 meter more? And if they're like Thomas, for example, in front of you, and if you would see what he's doing, it would be like easier for you to understand the track. Is this like correct? You know?
Yeah, that's true. If it's like Lithuanian, Latvian race or Estonian, we never walk the track. Then we are just like, when we ride, then we will see how it is. Or maybe we look around, maybe a bit. But in Lithuania and Latvia, we take it more like, don't try to jump everything so fast, and take it more carefully. Like, don't make any mistakes. If the jump is hard, then maybe we don't need to jump it. Just take no risk. And then in just GPs, then of course, if I see someone jumping from the top 5, then you immediately know, then I will need to jump this jump. But in Lithuania, if I see maybe someone jumping a crazy jump, even if we are 3-4 seconds faster, if I don't want to jump that jump, I won't jump.
It's like, you are more careful, this is like you said, it's more like training stuff for you. And that's it. So this year, 26, I'm not like boring anymore. No, not boring. You're still here. Yes. So because I'm going like step to step, like my stuff is written. Yes. So this year, 2026. So what's the goal? I think we know what's the goal. But you learned your mistakes from previous year. I think you will do the testing more. Like, how is your pre-season are looking? Where you are now at Latvia, at the parents' house, like waiting for Christmas, packing some gifts, and when you will start the pre-season training and stuff like that. Will you have some camp or something like that?
Yeah, for sure. Now we are already doing training, athletics. Yeah, we are still playing some basketball, working also, and then I think early January we are trying to go to Spain to test the frame, to see how everything is. And then it looks like we will maybe stay 2 weeks in January, and then coming also closer to February. Also I want to also go to Italy 1 week, not only to Spain. And then before the season we want to go to French championships also. Last season we didn't, but I think in the France it's the best training for the season opener, because it's the strongest competition. So we want to do the France races, maybe some German race, also of course Netherlands, because in Netherlands there's sand. Then you need to at least one time do a sandy race, so you get used to the sand.
Yeah, in the calendar, how many sandy tracks? There's Lomel for sure.
I think
actually Mitskūnai is considered sand track. This year we will have in Lithuania.
Madona is sand.
Also sand.
Karksnu, Estonia also
sand, and the Netherlands Herde is also sand.
So actually half of the season
almost,
is sand.
Yeah. So
it's good for us. We in Madona and Estonia, it's not really deep sand, and I think at those tracks we are the best, the fastest. In the really hard pack in France, we are like the French brothers are definitely faster than us,
because we're used to.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
But in the sand tracks they are like a lot slower than us. In the French tracks we can maybe put up a battle, but in the sand tracks they are a lot slower. So I think this calendar is definitely really good for us, because like almost 4 home GPs. Poland, Lithuania, Latvia, and Estonia. So the calendar for us is really good.
Yeah. Did you been ever to Mitskūnai?
No,
Did
never.
you seen the track?
Only on video we seen it and talked with friends who have been there, but never been there. But for sure, before the GP, we'll I think do at least 2-3 training there before the GP.
I think also a lot of people think before Madona GP this year we did a lot of training, but the weather was bad and we had a lot of other stuff to do, and we did, I think, only two trainings there.
Okay,
but everybody was thinking,
you are living the track, all day, every day. So okay, so actually, like we talked before, this year it's like you have like 4 home GPs. Last year in the Gdansk, Latvia, in Madona, there is no like our talking. So Estonia. Also, I think 50% of fans is so, and now Mitskūnai. So I think this year it will be like actually the promoters should like give you half a salary for the tickets, because 10, 12 GPs and 90% of spectators are coming just for you guys, So I think you should write the email.
That would be nice.
So I saw one YouTube video when you were training in Spain. I think it's last year's how to say video. And again, some stupid questions for me. First track in that video in Spain, there was like a MX track, and you were driving alongside with the MX boys. So what are these riders thinking and saying when they are riding, and somebody like you coming and like, for example, I know like for sure you would be faster in all the tracks all the day than me in my MX bike. So, and I think in those smaller local tracks, I think there is more like C riders, than the professionals. So what are they saying to you when you came to the track, destroying the track? And I think it's like and again, if somebody recognizes who the hell are these guys who is now like jumping all the tabletops, with this big bike,
I think some people in Spain or Italy, when we went there to train, some people, it looked like the first time seeing like sidecars riding.
Never seen like this kind of bike.
Yeah, but I don't know. Some guys, I think, definitely are mad that we like ruined their lines in the track, but mostly we never really have problems with the solo riders. Yeah, so it's like mutual respect on the track. If they are faster, we like look and maybe let them by, and if some slower guy is riding, then maybe he lets us by. So it's
But a lot of times it's still when there are a lot of solos and we are the only sidecar, it's still when we are trying to do a fast lap and someone isn't like letting me by on my fast lap, and then on that day I get mad on all the solos, and if someone is behind me and I know he's faster and I'm going still full, no let off. If I see him in the corner, and I still full gas. If we hit him, for sure he falls down, us not.
So little bit hooligan in the track. Yes, so nice. Actually, I'm waiting also. So for the next season, for the 2026 season, I think I will definitely at least one race. I will come to see you guys for sure. And little bit. Let's talk a little bit just about you guys. We are talking career, motorcycles, stuff like that. A little bit about school, but I want to know you guys a little bit from your personal side. So sadly for me and sadly for Bruno, you said that you also lost the driving license.
I lost it.
Lost also driving license. Like you are like normal, race guy for the speeding. I'm like a normal working guy for using telephone. So do you guys actually what's your spare time? Are you like a big fans of automotive sports? Did you watch a lot? Did you, for example, Formula 1? Did you?
Just before we fly here, I didn't watch the Qatar race, so I watched it later. Before, and sometimes this year especially I watch a bit more Formula 1, so I'm more interested in that. And still all the time Supercross, MXGP, those kind of sports, basketball. But not rallycross and Dakar. The car, I don't know. I think no one. The car we don't watch, but it's still F1 I watch.
Yeah. So and what about the? Okay, I will ask you, Latvian guys. If you ask like Lithuanian, what's the most popular sport in Lithuania? No brainer, you know. But I will ask Latvian. What's the most popular sport in Latvia?
I think
Basketball and
hockey. Yeah.
So
two, yeah.
Because I thought that you will say hockey, because Lithuanians always saying that Latvian main sport is hockey.
Yeah, it's like closer to the, I think, Latvians' hearts is hockey, but yeah, also a lot of basketball fans. Just basketball, but hockey is like, just closer to, I think, to the people's heart.
Yeah. Do you go watch some games, you know, when the...
I think this year we only went to one hockey game, but to basketball games, we went to like
3 or 4, And
thanks to our like sports school where we train, they like got tickets for us for free, and then we were so happy we could go to Latvia. This is Lithuania also basketball game.
Okay, nice. So you belong to some sports school, like a university, like what kind of sports school does it like?
We have Madona school, and it's like called Madona Sports School.
So you are like learning regular stuff like mathematics, history, but also you doing something
athletics
professionally.
Now 2 years not, but when we were 16, then yes, you were going all the time to competition, also in the Baltics to competition. We were doing quite good for the training that we did. We are physically good, but technically not so good.
Which sport?
Like athletics, like hurdles, long jump.
Okay.
Everything.
Okay, nice. Because it's all the time, you know, the motocross guys, all of them, like 99%, if we are talking about professionals who are like consider themselves professionals, they are very fit and good in physics. If, for example, when you go into this kind of school, do you get some kind of scholarship or something like that, or just
it's like a regular school, but
with more like sport stuff in that? Okay, I understand. What cars do you drive, guys?
When I was 17, I bought a Subaru 2003 Impreza
VRX.
No, with just 2.0 liter engine without a turbo, nothing. But it was quite shit. It was not good. A bit rust already, and I thought, it could make the next technical control. But it did not. But still, it still runs. And so it was snow 3 days ago. So I ride it every night if I can. I go out riding it with my friends. So it's now completely beat up. No insurance, no nothing. But
winter beater.
Completely winter beater.
We will cut this thing that the Latvian police will not see it. Do not try to catch blue Subaru in the forest.
I'm doing it on closed roads only.
For sure. So traveling a lot, going through the whole Europe. Like we said, the farthest track in the calendar is Portugal, you know. So how is the, Tinder stuff is going? Do you have guys like a girlfriends or something like that? Or is it hard to get a relationship, when you're always on the road?
Me, I have, but Daniel doesn't. But I definitely think it's a bit hard, like because you have to travel all the time, and we already have so many people on the team. So it's hard to also bring her together with us. But she can come to the Latvian races or even to Madona. And when we get older, then we can maybe get something.
It's easier to now be alone. More money, more everything.
More money. You don't need to buy expensive presents during the Christmas time.
This is a hard time for me.
That's why he's wearing Christmas sweater, because he signed that one and sold it in the eBay to buy a present. I'm kidding, guys. So nice. like we said before when we were eating, so no like straight diets for you guys. Yeah, just a lot of training, like running. Did you do like powerlifting or something like that, or more like TRX?
Sometimes we go to the gym, but not much because we are like quite fast. We grow muscle quite fast, and we are already like quite big on our shoulders and muscles. Then it's not good also for the sidecar. If you have big arms, big legs, everything, you're more weight.
We are also quite tall for sidecar riders. We are quite tall for me for passenger. I'm quite tall, so I don't need to be heavier. So we only go to the gym like once every week or once every 2 weeks. So
just more like cardio stuff is going on.
But definitely when we were younger, we did eat really good, like no junk food. Our mom only makes food at home and everything was healthy. But when we turn 15, 16, then they can't say no to us.
And then we just go, eat anything we want.
Yes, some I know because we already talked about it. Some ritual after the race, so you're always going to McDonald's. Because for the riders, most of the professional riders, because of the straight diets and everything, and after the race you are so like completely done. So I think 1 or 2 Big Macs, it's not a problem at all. So how many weight do you lose during the race weekend? Is it like a big drop, like again Formula 1 numbers, or like nothing like too bad?
No, during the race, I think if it's hot for sure, something, but not a lot during the race, but during the weekend, because you have a bit stress in the morning, you don't eat much. Between the races, you also don't eat much. Then I think can lose 3 kilograms. If I weigh 83 before the weekend, then after the weekend, before I eat, for sure I could weigh almost 80. So during the weekend, you can lose, I think, even 3 kilograms.
Okay, nice. So again, it's like those Portugal, Spain stuff is like very demanding. But those hot ones are early in the spring, or they are early in the spring when the Baltics is more like in the middle of the summer, and when you finishing in like Germany and stuff like that.
Always the last GP is almost always in Germany. But it's still always, a lot of times it's like 50% it could be rain or could be not raining, so it's always a bit muddy. But this year I think we were really, really lucky with the weather. Almost never was rainy races. But always, at least now, the Baltic races are almost in the middle of summer, so should be good.
Actually, we called World Sidecar Motocross, but all the races are in Europe, do they have sidecars in, for example, Australia or United States?
They have something, but it's not in any good level.
It's not established.
It's like some really amateur races. I think Etienne Bax with Kasper Stoppel is, I don't know, remember which year, but 19 they was in America to ride, but they said the drivers there were really slow, but
like in the half of the race already like passing
for sure, for sure.
Yes, so it's more like Europe.
If you speak, then it's like more only now it's only European riders.
Okay. So, I don't know, guys. I think that's it for me now. So, one more time, I want to say like a very, very big thanks for you to coming. Again, as always, I think I will like forget something to ask, but I think one thing I am remembering, that you bring today is some kind of presents for the viewers. Yeah,
that's true.
So
I can get it.
Bruno will go get it.
So we have some presents for the viewers. Daniels and Bruno bring some shirts for, and maybe we'll find some marker, and guys will sign it. And to everybody who wants to have those, please make some contact in the comment section below, and I will and I will send it to you, the shirts.
Yeah.
Maybe we can ask, have you seen Daniels and Bruno somewhere already? And are you coming to Mickūnai 2026 to cheer for them? And I will just randomly select somebody from the commentators, and we will bring the Lielbardis t-shirt. I want those also. I also will make a comment. So very nice of you guys to thought about it. Actually, this stuff that you are doing, it's very, very nice for the viewers. Please check Daniels and Bruno Instagram channel. So we are putting a lot of interesting stuff in there. Some videos, some interviews, some track walks from when they are in some World Championship stages. So, and also you have like a program for your supporters. If you support you with some kind of money, you know, you are also giving racing t-shirts and stuff like that. So actually I think the last post is about that.
Yeah, that
we have some new match, winter match.
Yeah, also if you want to give your family some presents, we have some winter caps, some winter hoodies, shirts. So you can check out also in the store.
Yes, so check Daniels and Bruno merch and everything, and become their sponsors, and maybe you will be invited in the after season, party where maybe Daniels will put you in the sidecar and drive you in the first gear, because I think it's enough. I've been once or twice at the sidecar, so it's God damn, it's hard. Yes, so thank you guys one more time. I think it wasn't like painful at all, and see you for sure in Mickūnai, maybe in Gdansk and Madona. So thank you one more time. Red Bull. I know that you are coming with the plane, but I will send you by Venipak a few cases of Red Bull, so
that's nice.
You will have some energy to go training and stuff like that, and maybe some partying, So thank you one more time.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
It was really nice podcast. Haven't done a podcast in a long time, and it was really nice to sit down and talk about everything. Remember all the memories from years ago. So it was nice. Thank you for having us.
Super. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.